It was a good weekend, but a psycho Monday. Like, yeah, well, isn't that like that's Mondays though? That's literally Mondays. It's literally Mondays. It doesn't. It seems like, you know, we get a weekend to be like, oh, we're able to relax a little bit, and then Monday comes and it's like, no, you know what? We're gonna remind you of the fact that it is in fact Monday. We're going to remind you of what your life is like. I was supposed to knock off early because I had to be in on Saturday for something and ended up working till like, oh, good Lord. Hello, YouTube as well. Guys, I forget to put the chat on the starting screen. So like all the chat right now is from Twitch. So if you're watching this, please do go subscribe to the Twitch channel as well. Getting everything. Let's see. I sent out the thing. Probably post a few places. Just let everybody know. And Tuna, get out of the way. You're blocking me from putting my arm down. That is not all yours. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. What's up, Call? Yeah, I know you can't. Well, it's not that she was bullying me. She was just in the way. She was just in the way. That's all there was to it. She's just being, you know, it's Tuna being Tuna. Now she's bullying me. She just got fed dinner, too. So, like, this is some BS. This is literally some BS. Yeah, she be doing crazy stuff. You know, she be Tuna. It's typical. It's expected. Josh, fine, I will give Tuna a treat. That's what she wants. That's what she wants. She wants the treats. She gets the treats. What's going on, Josh? How are you, man? I hope that you're able to stay cool. I know it's got to be stupidly hot out there. Need to get a dedicated pre-stream Tuna. No, I do not. Yeah, she is extorting us for treats. She really is. All right, we got the ad break over. We're going to switch over here. Oh, guys, welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you all had a great weekend. I hope if you were somewhere warm, you stayed cool. Needless to say, we like intentionally we intentionally went somewhere hot this weekend. We were out in Joshua Tree. We're on the trip out there in Morongo, or by the Morongo Casino, I should say. It was 118 freaking degrees on Friday, and then it got hotter. We aren't projected to drop below 120 till Thursday or Friday. Dude, that's just like ridiculous, man. It was hot. We stayed outside. I mean, when we were in the park, it wasn't terrible. It was still over 100. But there was at least a breeze in the park, and like when we went in when the sun went down, that breeze became cooler, and it was actually really comfortable. It was really nice. It was really nice to be in the park, and you know, even though it was over 100, it wasn't terrible. Probably follow the remnants of Barrel. Was Decent likely to see it get another triple-digit spicy? Ew. Yeah, and then you guys get hit with the hurricane, with the remnants of that storm. So the park wasn't terrible, but we were staying in 29 Palms, and dude, it was ridiculous in 29 Palms. It was like you would start to sweat, and the breeze was so hot it just dried it on you. Like you didn't even get a chance to perspire to feel cool because it was like standing in a hot air dryer. We stayed, and then after that, but that night in the park it was actually nice. Like it got down to 88 and it didn't feel like 88. It was comfortable. What was it? But when we left on Saturday, dude, when we left on Saturday, I woke up at 7 in the morning. It was already 90 degrees outside. And then by the time we left, it was over. By the time we were actually on the road to go home, it was over 100. So it was ridiculous. And it was crazy too, because it was really hot and we're driving through all this heat. And then it starts getting cooler. By the time we hit Riverside, it's starting to get cooler and cooler. We could literally see the marine layer as we were traveling along the freeway heading back to where we live. And we drove into the marine layer and suddenly it dropped into the 70s. And it was beautiful. We were just like, oh, finally. The only thing is when you go from really dry, which is what it was out in like 29 Palms and Joshua Tree and all that, and then suddenly you go to having the marine layer over you and it being humid, you really notice the difference. Like it was sticky. It was really sticky. See, Death Valley hit 128.4. I think they're saying that they think tomorrow it's gonna hit the hottest. It's gonna hit the hottest ever. It's gonna hit the highest. They're saying that. They're saying it's gonna hit the hottest temperature ever recorded. The West is ripe for redevelopments with buried houses that are mostly underground. I mean, the only downside to that is we have earthquakes. Earthquakes kind of shit on that idea. Like, all you take is one earthquake and suddenly we're buried under it. I worked in a building out here that actually had a basement, and I worked in said basement, and we had an earthquake one day. I was up the stairs and out the door into the parking lot as quickly as possible. Everybody else had the same idea I did. We all got yelled at. We were supposed to supposedly get under our desks. I was like, yeah, right. I am not getting under my desk when there's 2 floors above me. The first floor and the second floor of that building that were going to fall on top of me in the basement. Hottest recorded in Death Valley. The hottest recorded is somewhere in the Sahara. No, I think hottest recorded ever. That's what they were saying. Like if it hits 131 or 132, it'll be the hottest ever recorded. I think that's what they were saying. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not going to be there to experience it, and I don't want to be there to experience it. So, yeah. Anyways, tonight we're going back into Skull and Bones. We're gonna work on 134 in Death Valley is the hottest ever recorded. Yeah, so they think that it might actually eclipse the hottest ever recorded. Tonight we're gonna get back into Skull and Bones. We're gonna be doing the usual skullduggery right now. I still need to build more ships. I still need to get a few more ships on some manufactories, so I'll probably work on that a little bit. We'll definitely be farming ice. Every time that event pops up, I'm gonna go do it, so that way I get the stuff for the event. I think I don't know. I think the event keeps going even after tomorrow's patch. Would you stop, cat? You have treats. I acknowledge your presence. Quit pawing me. I know. You just love me. Yeah, they added meth. I mean, we do produce opium. But yeah, we're gonna get into the game. One thing that I do think, so tomorrow, one of the things I'm hoping comes in tomorrow's patch is the increase in warehouse space. Tomorrow tonight's patch, I'm really hoping does increase the warehouse space. We need it. The one thing that I'll be interested to see, excuse me, we still have a month of this season left. There's still plenty of story and plenty of things to do. just feed her. She needs to eat. She's eating for 2. The one thing that I do think, wait, shuffle and play. Hold on, I gotta get media player working. The one thing that I'm gonna say will be interesting. So I've got to see what I've got a media player being silly. It usually is. All right. All right. So let me switch over here. Make cookies on the dashboard? I mean... Okay, that's a little bit... That's a wee bit loud. Let's see. I would not... That truck is too expensive. Yeah, right? What's up, Carice? Just get some frozen beef for the cars. Easy to make oven. Just so I have to use it for work. The one thing that it's gonna be, dude, you guys, I'm sure it was worse today than it was the other day when we were coming back from Joshua Tree, because it was in the 90s in Riverside, and I'm sure it's even hotter now. One thing that I'm gonna be interested to see, now there is more than enough stuff to keep me busy for the rest of this season. We got a month left to it, but this is gonna be the thing that is gonna be interesting to see with next season is will they let, you know, will they actually produce enough next season to keep me entertained? Look at this cute beach ceiling. Aw, thanks. Hi, Dyla. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Also, welcome in, everybody. Everybody that's here, welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope that you had a good weekend. Hope you all had a good 4th if you were selling the 4th, or if you were celebrating the 4th, if it was your thing. Hope you all had a good one. Still 97 with it, still 100 plus. Yeah, no. Yeah. We're going to get like just shy of 90 tomorrow. And tomorrow and Wednesday are supposed to be the hottest days for us this week. Then it goes back to 84. Anything under 85, I can tolerate. Anything over... No, no. So I'm hoping, actually I should have stayed in there. I want to, well, I gotta wait. And I'll still be running these. I'll still be running this. 80 outside, 68 inside. Yeah, see, 68 is a nice temperature. +9 Celsius here, middle of the night. Yeah, no. Sacred, no. Coin! Bug! Squirtle! Manny! Sunman! Guys, thank you so much for the raid!
Welcome, Viking.
Midnight, thank you for the follow!
Welcome,
guys,
Viking.
welcome in! I am
Viking.
going to lose.
Viking.
I am going to miss all of you guys. Thank you so much for the raid! Oh my god!
Welcome,
Coin, thank you
Viking.
so much! Goonies,
Welcome,
Rolling
Viking.
Bones, guys, Generals, guys,
Welcome,
thank you for the
Viking.
follows! Holy crap! Dude! How was your stream? How was your weekend? How was your 4th?
Welcome,
Nikki,
Viking.
welcome to the channel. Guys, what the crazy, welcome in.
Welcome,
Thank
Viking.
you, Little Bean, Rolling Bones, guys, everybody, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Sin, welcome. Coin, welcome. Captain Airrock, welcome. Guys, thank you so
Welcome,
much.
Viking.
You're gonna break my stream. Toxie, thank you for the follow. Wasted You, thank you for the follow. Squirtle, thank you for the follow. Stunman76, thank you. Crazy, thank you. Goonie, thank you. Rolling Bones, thank you. General Spuddus, thank you. Cornelius, Nikki, Midnight, guys, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing, Coin? How was your stream? Guys, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Dragus13. I stream a lot of Skull and Bones and a lot of Valheim, and you know, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do, Buggy? Oh, Coin, you were playing some Elden Ring? Yeah. If you have a character that's already in the DLC, I'm sure you were getting ready.
Welcome, Viking.
Turbo, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Dragus13, a little bit of a variety streamer. We do play a lot of games around here, usually centered around Ubisoft titles, because I really like Ubisoft, but I do some survival crafting and occasionally
other things. My voice is kind of messed up right now, so that was not my best Marvin the Martian. I'm just gonna say that. It was funny to watch you fall. It was funny to watch you fall off the cliffs. Dude, you are falling off the cliffs. Now, see, gravity is still undefeated in Elden Ring. Gravity is completely undefeated, unlike me.
It's just not right. It's really eerie here. Something's fucking.
Yeah, damn right there is. Well, guys, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, man. I hope that you all had a great weekend. I hope you had a great stream. And I'm speechless. I really am speechless. So we're playing Skull and Bones tonight. We're sailing the seas, blowing shit up, and having a good time doing it while probably telling terrible jokes. We were just complaining about the heat. Oh, fine. I'll stretch. Dude, I love the blown up emotes. I've gotta say, the blown up coin emotes are definitely a vibe.
Ray, what's going on, man? Welcome in. It's not the fall that hurts, it's the sun stopping the bomb. Right? It's like you don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You just need a parachute to go skydiving twice. You know? At the end of the day, that's how it works. You need a muscle daddy redeem. Dude, you know what? I literally have to figure out how to do this. And actually not have my coach, like, get really mad at me. But I really want to I need to, like, set up a thing where you can literally tell me your weight and I will do a deadlift that's within 5 pounds of that. Yeah, we're looting and scooting. Right now, I'm just buying stuff to make drugs and alcohol. Like, it's drugs and alcohol time. Look at my you can't really see it. It's kind of hard to see right now. Yeah, we gotta make opium and rum and gin and all that fun stuff. You know how it goes. I wanted to make a redeem where people were like, you literally could like say deadlift and then enter your weight, and I would do it within like 5 pounds or 10 pounds, up to obviously whatever I can maximally lift. And so no going deadlift 600 pounds. I mean, it is a pirate's life. It is a pirate's life. Are we drinking? I mean, we've got rum. We've got rum, but it is a Monday night, and I do have to. I don't drink during the week. On the weekend, that's another story. I might have a drink here and there. Also, you can see in the background we have the tuna cat. If you exclamation point tuna in the chat, that will explain that situation. She's you know what it is she's got a couple of hangnails, and I think she's really trying to get rid of them, but and because she'll get it stuck in there and then try to chew at it. Resumes deadlift 185. I'll tell you what, Bug, I will videotape that tomorrow because I have deadlifts tomorrow. And that's one of my warm-up sets. What if it's my weekend? Mojitos, I mean, if it's your weekend, mojitos all the way, man. Mojitos are delicious. Like, mojitos are delicious. Like, no joke. I freaking love me a good mojito. Okay, I don't need anything
Welcome,
more.
Dranger.
Dude, Turbo, thank you so much for the Prime sub, man. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Thank you for that sub. I really do appreciate it. Let's see. What do we got? Okay, I need to see what. Wait, what do we got going on here? Oh, that's that one. What we got going on over here?
Welcome, Vikinger.
I'm going to get that one. Kelsey, thank you so much for the follow. What? Toxie, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Guys, thank you. Right, Corda, I'll come down. You can just use me and not just. Oh, good Lord, Buggy. Oh, stop. I love me a good rum and coke. Hold the rum. No, see, it's got to have rum. You gotta have rum in it. Guys, thank you so much for the Prime subs. Like, seriously. All subs are good. Prime subs are especially awesome simply because you only get one of them to use a month. It wants me to donate the stuff I need for building ships. I don't like it. Are you not entertained? No, Buggy, just for you tomorrow, I'll fill my warm-up with 185. It's not Dragus After Dark. It's not, no. See, what it is it's not Friday night. Because right now we're live on both Twitch and YouTube. So I got to be kind of behaved. Friday night is the one night when I play Valheim with the crew that we're not on YouTube, so we can completely let loose because Twitch just don't care. See, I need Roselle cloth. I think that I'm literally gonna spend all of the last of the Roselle cloth. Dude, okay, you know, we can talk offline. I don't have that problem with YouTube. The thing is, are you setting all your content to be for adults? Because the only thing that YouTube, well, wait a minute, let's be real here. We know Coin drops copious amounts of the F-bomb, and that's what YouTube doesn't like. I got diagnosed with carousel fever. It's going around. No. No. But yeah, like literally the F-bomb is the only thing YouTube gets really annoyed with. That and they really don't like nudity even in video games, because I actually had one video that I could only partially monetize because it showed some booba. That was more close and personal than you're expecting. You know, Midnight, sometimes you've got to get the full facial effect. You've got to get the full, my disappointment needs to be big and clear. George Carlin 7 words. Yeah, George Carlin 7 words. I mean, YouTube's not terrible about it. I have very rarely had anything that stayed taken down for language. It's usually more like, oh, you know, you caught 5 minutes of a copyrighted song, or the No Tell Motel. No, actually, you know what? The No Tell Motel episode didn't have a problem. You went from a big guy to a big guy. You got people bumps. No, actually it was the episode where it was like the very beginning in the prologue where you go and find the girl dead. I just found out the clinical name when you can't sleep and just eat instead. It's called insomnia. No. 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 Oh, let's see. Okay. So I did manage that. We did buy that place out. I'm gonna have to go get more Roselle, but whatever. Where? Oh, Jesus! Why did it have to be all the way down here? We're gonna upgrade this one. This one's probably gonna sit here full for so long just because I don't feel like going and dealing with it. So this game's come a long way since launch, and I'm very happy with it. It's actually been more fun to play. Yeah, that was the one I needed. How do Japanese front? No, Batman. Stop. Bad Batman. Bad. What's up, Reaper? How's it going, man? I hope that you're doing good. I hope that you had a good day. I know it's probably hot as crap up by you too. We're warm down here. It was. Thank you, Thank you, Reaper. Thank you. It was horrid. You're right. It was horrid. Guys, we got 25
seconds left. Can we finish that level 1? Really, Therese? Really? Did you see my joke higher up in the chat? I need a damn it duders in my life tonight. Okay, well, let me see if I can scroll up to see that one. I went to a restaurant that serves a fusion of Chinese and Middle Eastern food. I'm gonna call it Walk Like an Egyptian.
God damn it, duders.
120 yesterday, 115 today.
Ew. No, I was out in Joshua Tree this weekend. I was telling everybody I was out in Joshua Tree. It was close to those temperatures, and I was glad to not be. I was glad to be back by the coast. You think it was lost in all the follows? Okay, let me find you, Bug. Let me see. It probably was. Can you retype it, dude? Can you retype it? Because that's a long way to scroll up at this point. It was operating close to 80% humidity. That is very gross. That is very gross. I was actually saying earlier, it was crazy because we went from being out in the desert where it's bone dry to being back by the coast where there was humidity and a marine layer, and you could literally feel the stiness. You redeemed one. You redeemed one. Okay. All right. Cops pulled me over. I said papers. I said scissors and drove away. Yeah, no, I mean, you were doing them all right. Okay, yeah, there was one thing that I needed to check. I still got to see if we can do the I gotta see if we've got any fort attacks. For S&P, gotta get some pirate dad. Like, yeah, you know, the pirate dad jokes are really like, they're really really old though. That's the problem. Is they're stupidly old. Like, there are no new pirate jokes. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that one. I've heard that one. What's up, bootlegger? How's it going, dude? I gotta produce all of this. Yeah, they're all pretty dry. Like, they're old. They're just like, there is nothing new. That's the one thing that I've had. This is the one thing that I've had a hard time with. I haven't done any had any like good dad jokes to use lately. What do you call a cow with a twitch? Beef jerky. I mean, yeah. Could be better, but trying to get a GoFundMe going for another vet. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that, man. If you hit me up on Discord, we can talk. Hit me up on Discord and we can talk. We might be able to do something. What do you call it? Goonies? That's just terrible. Just terrible. It's not wrong. What's the good news, Reaper? What's the good news? I'm always open. I'm always glad to hear good news. What do we got going? Okay, so I gotta fund a couple of these. I'm trying to do some housekeeping real quick before we go do the fun stuff. You've got an interview coming up? Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, without do that, he's a bad run in severe Crohn's. Ooh, dude, Crohn's is terrible. Yeah, hit me up and we'll talk. I make no promises of anything, but we tend to like to help veterans around here. It's at Burlington's. I mean, yeah, just what I seriously could make a joke about having an interview at a coat store in California. I won't though. I mean, I guess we need jackets now and then. I always find it funny that there was a Burlington coat factory near me. You know, I just spent the last of my got the last of my Russell, so I'm gonna go do some farming real quick. I need the Russell for producing the last few boats that I need. I also need all the materials that I need to produce said ships. But yeah, we'll talk, and maybe we'll be able to get something up. Maybe the community can help out some. I'll take any job and get to this point, so I don't really care. Right? That's fair. No, that's fair, man. I just think it's funny that we have Burlington Coat Factory here in California when we really don't wear. Well, I guess if you're up north, maybe you wear jackets more. How is this all depleted? Did somebody beat me to all of this, or does it just not spawn in? Oh, there's some over here. There's a little bit over here. Well, okay, that's Cali in the mountains in winter. Okay, that's a very specific part. I'm talking like there's a Burlington Coat Factory here in Southern California. If it says they're more than great coats, it's in their jingle. Yeah, but they're mostly coats. Let me have my narrative, okay? What's up, Harlow? Okay, Big Bear does get cold. To be fair, well, even where, okay, even where I live, you've seen the down padded bikini sets. Oh God. To be fair, where I live, like where I'm at, I wouldn't need a jacket. But yeah, if I was to travel to Big Bear or even Joshua Tree in the winter, a jacket would be a good idea. Like, we talked about going back to Joshua Tree because we had a really good time, but I want to go out in the winter time when it's cooler and there's not as much haze. Because even with the heat, literally, the haze was preventing a lot of the stars from showing. What is the best place for ice cream sales? The dessert. Oh god. All right, man. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it later. I promise I will take a look at it later. I unfortunately need to harvest a bunch of this because I need to make the I've got like 6 more ships to add over in the coast of Africa, so I no longer have to be going over there to collect pieces of
Welcome,
aid.
trainer.
Scrappy, thank you so much for the resub. 3 years. 1 month at tier 2. Thank you so much for the 3-year sub. Thank you so much. I hope that you made it through the hurricane okay. And I hope that you're doing well. Cuz I know that hit your area. Wait. I'm not using my right. I gotta change my ship. Yeah, I know you guys got storms rolling through. I hope that it doesn't mess with you guys. I hope you guys don't get like too bad of thunderstorms and
Oh my
stuff.
god, it's making me so moist. You wouldn't even fucking believe it.
Yeah, you really wouldn't believe it. Yeah, dude, you gotta let us know. I'm really excited for you. Yeah, you're gonna get hit with a tropical storm at this point. Guys, we do have an ad break coming up. It's already in progress. I totally missed the announcement of it 5 minutes ago. Down Houston way? Well, I'm glad it didn't hit you then. I know some people are dealing with it.
Fresh fruit will do the troops some good.
I'm going to be able to jump. I'm not going to be able to jump onto trade in the middle of First Descendants. Hold on. Currently in the middle of First Descendants. At the moment, saw you on earlier on Discord in the business channel. I was like, nope, I don't want to destroy the office handling territory matters. Yeah, that was the work. That was my literal, like, I was hanging out in there, but it was day job time. Yeah, I don't know, man. First Descendants looks kind of interesting. It looks kind of interesting, but like I'm sorry, it loses me when I see, and this is just such a trope at this point. You have a pretty badass chick in an bunny suit armor with high heels, and their name is literally Bunny, and it's like, why? Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I know, but at least it's not going to be Hurricane Strength. Because Hurricane Strength would be basically, yeah, you're screwed. Like, I'm sorry, I was watching somebody play it. It looks kind of interesting, and then, like, but the bunny thing kind of killed me. I was just like, seriously? Of course this was, like, I think it's a Korean game. I think it's from Korea. I think it's another one from Korea. Korea's been doing a good job producing some decent games, though. I think that's where the First Descendants is out of. I know you don't, Carice. It's the fact that it's there. Period. Sorry. It's silly. It's a trope. It's silly, okay? There's another... Okay, your tank dude, who's supposed to take the most damage, is literally dressed like a bull. He's in an armor that makes him look like a minotaur. I get that there's other people to use. I do totally understand that. I think that I just think it's a silly look. It's just, I don't know. It's just, call me old-fashioned, I guess. But I know you don't have to use them. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit more of this. Bunny suits are still a thing. Is a very common trope. I know it is, and that's the thing. I know, and but it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me in video games. Okay, it doesn't. I know it works for a certain segment of the gaming population, but no. It's a Korean Japanese company. The only time I put on the bunny costume is when an Englishman tried to enter my... Oh, God. Look, guys, what it boils down to is that Dragus wishes he was in the Minotaur suit. No, I honestly don't. It doesn't look practical. None of it looks practical. And I'm sorry, both the chicks in that are wearing armored high-heeled boots. Tell me how that's practical. It's Bayonetta with better armor. Then again, I mean, look at the skimpy armor they put on girls in a lot of medieval games too. It's the future. Yeah, them bunny ears better be like radar. Give me an Nectar suit and I'll definitely... Of course you would. Of course you would. And besides, they already have a game for stuff like that called Genshin? Isn't that the whole point of Genshin? Then again, I'm playing a game that gets shit on all the time, but hey, you know what? I'm having fun, so if you're having fun with it, that's the thing. That's what it comes down to. I can't sit there and really knock the game. I mean, I can sit there and say, look, these are my first impressions based on what I saw, but I haven't played it yet. I know that it's free and I've considered downloading it to check it out. No, see, like, I haven't heard that one as much. I've heard more. They've been better. They have not played that one as much. They randomized the shanties a bit better. I do love that all the Roselle is right here. How much am I carrying? Oh, good lord. Okay, I've got plenty for right now. I can't dog on the game because that would be a rough first impression. Very punny. So very punny. What's up, Cloud? How's it going, man? Welcome in. What's wrong, Alicia? It goes? Well, I mean, I hope it goes decently. That's basically a confession. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. That's just terrible. Yeah, you know what, Alicia? Smack him for me. Oh. I need to make more. Jeez, I have so much housekeeping to do. I hate it here. I'm waiting to hopefully... Oh, ice and easy. Let's see. Hold on here. We've got that underway. We're gonna do this. Move all cargo to new ship. Come on. Am I missing anything? No. You're not caffeinated enough to deal with his puns? I mean, just go over and smack him upside the head. I mean, I know he'll probably like it, but... Yeah, squirt bottle. He needs a squirt bottle. All right, we got some business. We got some business to take on to do here. The bull is a tank, but anyone. All right, now we can start doing some fun stuff. I'm hoping that I can kind of solo this.
Right on the mark.
Oh, that's the I gotta just avoid the Stormvogel here and just focus on smacking these guys around.
Are you afraid to die?
Kyle, have a great night, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Get a good night's sleep. Good luck with the interview with the law school. Hoping you get it.
We will kill you all! A beautiful strike!
What's up, Potato? How's it going, man?
I hope you like the taste of salt water.
I don't. That's why I'm on a ship and not in the water. Yeah, I am. Oh, I am all pyro. I am all pyro.
Prepare to be sunk.
I have my Sambook fully upgraded right now, and it's stupid. It's really stupid just how freaking insane this ship is.
How did that?
Ah, I didn't mean to hit the escape key. I think I could do this, though. I think I'm going to win this one. I think I'm actually going to be able to solo this one. This build that I've got on this ship is stupid, though. I came close to getting sunk once or twice, though. To be fair. This is where I think they need to add stuff that's a little bit more difficult. Now we can build our ships to where they're just stupidly OP. But then again, this is the part of me that like plays Elden Ring that's sitting here thinking this. Ah. There we go. Win, loser, draw, it's still a frosty experience. Alicia, please, just one. you need to like. That was fun. I see my kitty. I need to change that out. I have the crab now. I have a hermit crab pet. Been a while since I've had one of the birds show up. See, they need a better animation now where if you have the cat, it tries to go after the bird. Yeah, bap him good. Wait, you smacked him with your boobs? Oh wait, no, I misread that. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just picturing that. Whack. It's all in the twist. Oh. Also, if one of you mods could just do me a favor and keep an eye over on YouTube, just so we have somebody there, it would be really, really awesome. We get down to the oubliettes. What have we got anything going? We do have a nice, oh, that's Mother of Shipwrecks. I hear a Callie screaming at us for attention. Well, I mean, it's a cat, and you've spoiled it, and that's what it's gonna do. Alright, this one will go rest now and suffer irritation of cracked mirror for a few more days. Dude, Cloud, get some rest, man. You know, she's mad at you because you wrapped her tail earlier. I mean, that's, well, yeah, I can see why she would get mad about that, but you're just being a good parent. You're just good at being a good, like, pet parent. Tuna's sound asleep right now. Oh, damn it, I had to say her name. Yeah, well, because she was. The thing is it's finally cool enough that. Okay, so it's summertime and it gets warm in here, and she doesn't like laying on the like the couches and stuff. But she gets so upset because I have my chair, and my chair has a mesh bottom, and she wants to lay in that, but I'm in it all day because I'm working. So now she asks for treats for me, then I'll give her treats. But if she tries to take treats like the other cats, she gets the baps like the other cats. I mean, that's again good parenting. They need to give me more. They need to give more out of these chests. I'm telling you, this is like not, honestly, not cool stuff. Dude, she went back to sleep. Now I got it. Now she's gonna wake up. She went to sleep. She's good now, though. She'll be all right. Now I need to go back. I need to start producing the Roselle cloth. I just need 6 more boats. I think I counted. See, look at it. See, I don't know if you can kind of see her still laying there. She's just leaned over and now she's laying here eating the treats without getting up. This is lazy. This is like Cleopatra sitting there being fed grapes right now. Okay? This is what this situation is. She is. She totally thinks she's a princess. She is the queen. Let's get this being. Let's put the refinery to work. How much can I make? Yeah, 131. That's a good amount. Well, I mean, with Mark, maybe she like is empathetic and can feel the cringe from the puns. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's it. Oh, I don't know. I've got commodities to sell too.
Don't suppose he mentioned me?
But the commodities that I have, they don't want, like, I have 416 nutmeg and I have not been able to find a single place that's like, we really want to buy some nutmeg. Like, it's all this other stuff. They're like, oh yeah, we should have put, like, we totally forgot that we should put like nutmeg as something that people want to buy. I can't find a single place to sell it all for a decent price anyways. And nobody is ever buying ambergris, it seems like. I'm just trying to find a place that's buying the stuff that I have to sell. And in mass quantities. And right now I'm actually kind of low on mass quantities selling stuff. They really want uncut diamonds here? Do I have a bunch of uncut diamonds? Hold on. I think I did. She wants to get comfortable and not move. That's a typical cat. Do I have a bunch of... Ah, I do. I still need to find a place that like is looking to buy nutmeg. Painting, gin, uncut diamonds, frankincense, and ivory. Okay, so let's see. I think I've got... I don't have a lot of ivory. You know, the main thing they have is that. Go up to Lenitra and sell it. See, well, actually, I don't think I have. Actually, I don't think I have ambergris. I think I did sell it earlier. Oh, I do have ambergris. Set sail. The it's hit or miss. Like, it'll say, oh yeah, they want to buy ambergris, and then you can't find them buying ambergris. I'm gonna have to stop. Like, what I'm gonna do right now, because I know they want diamonds around here, is I'm gonna go sell them over at the settlement over here. I'll sell them over at the capital. I know somebody just called for help for the sea monster, but I really, the megalostari, I don't like. I honestly don't like that one. I could go raid the convoy of high spirits. That gets me some good. The alcohol, you can find places to sell the brandy and wine for a good price. But it's so easy. It's like I don't even need. Well, that's not bad. That gave me 26,000. Was there another place? It says they want ambergris, but I have a feeling Like, I'm gonna get a better chance of selling it there. I've come to believe that the best places usually to sell these things is to the settlements, not necessarily to the places you can land. The places you can land will sometimes offer you decent prices, but usually the settlements that you actually have to sail with the cargo in your hold to sell them for better or buy them for better prices. I'm really hoping that tonight's update is going to bring us the freaking I'm really hoping it is going to bring us the increase to the warehouse space. That and the continuation of the story for this season is what I'm really looking forward to. I'm gonna have to start sailing like this. Well, let me see if I could sell this over for a decent price over at the lumber yard first. Way hey and up she rises. Oh shoot. See? This is the guy that's buying it for better prices. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I get a giggle and dirty thoughts enter my mind whenever she goes, "Oh, you're running out of room. My warehouse is only so big." And I'm just like, that is such a euphemism. It's such a euphemism. Bot, I am literally trying to make room, okay? I'm trying to sell things for a decent amount of money because shit's expensive. Being a kingpin is not cheap. It's not a cheap endeavor. It's really not. Like, literally, it's not. So let's see. Buy more, make more, buy more, make... See, the nice thing, no, honestly, the nice thing is that it's not like... Do I want to go raid it? Yeah, I want to go raid it. I'm gonna go at it from this angle. It's not... We're not in that kind of full loop yet, though. And that's the thing that's been nice about this season, is that because I can do more things other than just focus on that grind. Like, oh, of course I've got a base defense. Yeah, I guess we ain't going after that. Never mind. I gotta go defend. This will at least be interesting because it's in the East Indies. These base defenses are at least challenging. Not to say that I'm going to lose it, because I will probably not lose it, but it'll at least be amusing. Yeah, I think I got enough of everything. No, it's a farming spree.
Are you winning, son?
I am. I'm not going to lose his base defense. At least it's right here. It's not that far away. Quick question. I played SMB for over 50 hours around launch. Did they make it easier to collect from your factories and such? PLH, is it just still a UPS minigame? They have made it easier. Okay, they have made it easier. They've added a whole, they've actually also, okay, Zeph, first of all, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream, and yes, they have made it easier, and I'll show you real quick. So now they've added fleet management. This season added fleet management. So if you see here the anchors on all of these manufactories, I have ships that I have built, kitted and outfitted and stuck on each of these manufactories to do the pieces of 8 collection for me. I do not have all of them yet. Like, I don't have ships on all of them, but they did build that in. It's made it so that there's, you know, more to do and actually use your, excuse me, use your gear for, or use your crafting materials for. They've also added in the ability to take your smaller ships, like your everything but the Dow, can now be upgraded and taken all the way up to ship level 13. Then you need to defend the place. It's defending versus NPC right now. I'm sure that they'll probably put in a PvP version for those who like PvP. I'm about to do the defending. I'm about to do a defense right now, and it's basically horde defense. It's basically horde defense against wave after wave of enemies for 8 minutes. This one will be more fun because this one is in the East Indies and the ships tend to be a little bit beefier. Not to say that I'm not going to win, because my ship is really well kitted, but you managed to hit 29 PvP kills last night. Nice. But it's still fun. It's nice to have something, and if you don't defend your base, if you're just like, ah, screw it, then you lose all the pieces of 8. You lose all of the and your base is down for like 3 hours. It used to be worse, but then they nerfed it because people complained that they had to wait too long. I might need to hop back in. I quit at the middle of season. You mean season 1? Because I ran out of people to play with, and the piece of 8 is drained. Seriously, I quit. I quit for about the same reasons in season 1. I stopped playing for a while, and I didn't even know that if I was gonna really come back to the game. And literally, I'll let me get, once we get through the ad, I'll talk to you. Wait, did they send any ships? I got no ships on that one. I think they broke this somehow. Okay. So right now we're not even fighting any ships. I don't know if this is broken for this defense. It may be. I quit in the middle of season 1 for basically the same reasons. Like, it just became nothing but grind silver to fund manufactories to get pieces of 8, and there wasn't a lot to spend them on. Now there's a lot more to spend the pieces of 8 on. Literally, if you don't want to do if you don't want to do the farming, if you don't want to sail around farming materials, you can use your pieces of 8 to buy them from the helm now. The pieces of 8 are also needed for when you upgrade your ships, and yeah, I think that the ships are busted. Dude, it was I didn't know if I was going to come back. I honestly, and I had high hopes for this game. I do love the game, but I've got it. I'm going to say it right now. I ate crow on this. Season 2 has offered a lot of good stuff. There is a lot of good stuff going on with the game. There's a lot of good stuff to look forward to in the future, and they've done some really good stuff with it already. Like the ability to take your old ships, the small ones that you first got, and make them end game playable is huge. The perks on the ships are nice. I mean, my Sambook, this thing is a monster now. Like, fully upgraded. You know, you're not wrong. But I think it got stuck in dev hell. It literally got stuck in development hell. Back and forth, went through so many different iterations, so many different things of what it was supposed to be. And now they're building, they're going to be building in a lot of the stuff that they wanted to put in the game originally is going to be in the game. Eventually. It takes time. And I'm along for the ride because I believe that they did a lot to salvage it in season 2. Season 3 is going to be fun. I think by season 4 we'll get more of the map up here. You know, there's still a potential to add more map out this way. Did they add any new tank ship or this? As far as tanks, the Snow is still the top tank, though your other tank ship, the Hulk, I think the Hulk, you can actually upgrade to the point where you can make it at the same rank as the Snow, so it can take on like tier 11, tier 12 ships and stuff. I mean, right now this is my Sambook and it's ranked 13. It's ranked 13, and if you look at like this is fully upgrade. The upgrade level is it's got 6 of 6. It goes faster. It turns faster when traversing the seas, and all of my fire weapons reload time is decreased by 25%. Oh, you love your. We are going to gank you. Braces. My brace meter says no, dude. My Snow is and I've got to actually. I'm gonna change this probably over to my Sambook. My Snow is literally my fort killer right now. I can take my Snow, sit and park it by a fort, brace up, and then just destroy with new furniture that they've added and weapons that they've added and whatnot. My Snow just destroys it just destroys structures. They're going to be bringing in a 5v5 PvP events in arena type thing, which is, I know, one of the things that they originally this is what the game is going to be. Yes. Oh yeah, the Snow's even better. I gotta take a look at the final upgrade. The Snow players who this is true. Yeah, with the fire, just melt the brace. I gotta look. I forget what the top last thing I got on my I wonder if if they're all over on this side or something. Welcome back, Karen. I'm kind of annoyed. I would have hoped to have had a fight. Now I'm just sitting here defending against nothing. They got lost. I mean, it's the Dutch. Taking firecrackers on my dad. That is weird, dude. That is just mean.
That is rude, sir. That is rude. Oh, they won't show up for this one? I mean, that's fine. I'll still come sit here and defend it just so I don't lose the pieces of 8. I'm not going to complain too much if they don't show up, though. Once this is over, I need the ability to, I need a hostile takeover. If it was the French, you'd say they ran away. I mean. Also, everybody watching tonight, thank y'all for being here. Again, Coin, thank you for the raid, guys. Thank you for the resubs and everything. If you're enjoying the show and you haven't already, hit that follow button. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Wednesday, we play Skull and Bones here and on YouTube.
But on Fridays, we cut loose with some Valheim, have a good time, a lot of laughs, and we only do that one on Twitch because Twitch allows me to you know, get away with a little bit more things than YouTube does. They saw the flame ship. They're like, vote to glitch. Yeah, right. Oh, this ship now with the full upgrade on it and the 25% decrease to reload time, Zamas are just even worse now. Like it's even worse. I'm not. Oh, yeah. I'll just let me try to blow him up. A brave ship. Yeah, the privateer showed up. I like sinking that privateer because that privateer is the one who always sinks my dhow when I sail up to hunt, like in this area. That's one thing that I keep putting in to tell them to fix, and I really wish they would, is the dhow should be like completely immune from being attacked unless it attacks first, because there's nothing worse than coming into this little section right here to hunt and the privateers shoot like right over it and blow me up. Oh, dude, they do. The they do. Some of them do hit like trucks. I think there's something broke right now with damage mitigation, no, because it seems like I am able, like, I don't take as much damage as I did, and I don't know if that's a feature or a bug, to be honest. Some of them do still hit like freight trains, though. And they should, to be honest. Like, my one complaint, and maybe it's because I also like Soulsborne games and I like things to be a little bit challenging, is that the enemy ships in this, and yes, I know there's PvP, but I don't always feel like dealing with PvP. There is literally, it's to the point where unless you're fighting one of the mega bosses, it was really hard. It was really still hard to have a major challenge. Season 1 they fixed the pirates. Oh, dude, it was really bad. Okay, those sniper ships could still hit pretty hard, but I think that they also have to literally hit a weak spot. Like, we don't, I've noticed they don't always hit that hard, and I think that our ships do have weak spots. Like, we just can't really, we can't really, see them. That's enhanced repair kits. I need to make more enhanced repair kits soon. Like, we've gotta have weak spots, because I've seen weak spots on player ships. They have fixed that. Those spawns are not as bad as they used to be. I will say there was one night we got a whole bunch of us together and we sat outside of St. Anne with plague bearers heads. We sat outside St. Anne with plague bearer heads, and we were just destroying them outside. It was ridiculous. We were fighting like 10 plague bearers at a time. It was a lot of fun though. No more wasp problems? Yeah, no more wasp problems, Genkyo. Oh, you know what? Did any of this change? Did I drop loot at a point? They are dropping, yeah, they're dropping loot now. They're actually have been better. Some are still a little bit, some of the seasonal ones are not that great. Like, they haven't had the seasonal they haven't had the seasonal guys that were fighting this season. No. Where they only drop a bit of silver. The same thing with the plague, because the plague bringers are still here. In fact, you can still fight La Peste. We had a mud dauber decide to build its nest inside of our house. I had no dog in the fight. My bark is broken. Alicia, you know what to do, right? I think Marcus is just doing this now because he knows we're going to tell Alicia to smack him and he likes it. Karen, I'm on my way to Little Rock. Dude, it's not that bad. It's not like, honestly, having a mud daubers aren't that bad. 4 DMG warships and privateers. We'll take that one. What do we got here? I'm gonna do some contracts. It'll get us some stuff. Procure steel ingots, scavenge wood, and metal salvage. I think I have all that. Sink red sail, sink privateers with torpedoes. No, I don't like the torpedoes. Destroy ramp towers and bring their effigy to a delivery crate. I mean, sure, why not? What's up, Mega? How's it going, man? I'm waiting to get a bunch of wildlife in my yard as I'm near the fire in California at the moment. Dude, I hope that you don't get stuck in that fire. I know that's a bad one right now. I'm down in Southern California. We've had a few fires, but nothing terrible. At least not yet. I don't want to sink things with torpedoes. I don't like the torpedoes as much. Liver thick croc. I think I've actually got thick crocodile leather. We'll do that one too, because I think I've got grilled shark. Marcus? No. No. I'm taking this one just so I can drop it. It's going away for us, Santa Barbara County, but the largest fires near here. Could see it at night. Damn, dude, stay safe. Like, seriously, stay safe. Yeah, she's waiting for more treats. Seriously, stay safe though. We're down in Long Beach. I was out in Joshua Tree this weekend. You want to talk about hot? It was crazy, but it was really beautiful at night. Let's see. I think I see it. I'm such a pack rat. I think that I have most of this. Steel ingot, scavenge wood, metal salvage. Yeah, we've got that. Oh, geez, I only gotta go deliver that here. Okay. What do you want, Tuna? What are you doing? You're used to 65 and it's been 80 to 90 and no, my empathy, dude. We don't have air conditioning either. Like, we have no air conditioning. 100% can feel you on that. I'm hoping I could just deliver this and be done with it. What's the worst that can happen if you let her eat all the treats she wants? The thing is this cat's always been skinny, so I don't even think she'd get fat. Like, she's always been a skinny cat. I gotta hit the escape. Yeah, just treat you. Like, she likes these as much as she likes her wet food. So, all right. Oh man, I gotta go track down Crocs. I didn't mean. I have a feeling that. Let's see. Hold on. Mini splits AC is affordable and energy efficient. Dude, the problem is that I had a small room air conditioner, and the problem is that number one, the attachment with the hose and everything did not fit real well in the windows that we have. Number one. Number two, it really did build up a lot of moisture and a lot of humidity in the air, to the point that when I turned the air conditioner off, I ended up being freaking miserable because it was just so humid and it warmed right up again. Okay, I've got to get crocodiles. I gotta get thick crocodile leather. So let's do this. Let's go to the codex. I accepted this one. We'll go do it. Raw materials. Thick crocodile hide. Found in the coast of Africa. Really? Oh, we gotta do... Why? I don't want to hunt the... Yeah. Yeah, I know. I gotta go all over. Yeah, I'm broke. Rent takes up most of it. That's a fair... Actually... Siren crocodile. Madcap crocodile. Alright, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go hunt that one. I might get enough off of one of them to get the to get enough leather, enough to make the leather I need to make. I don't want to hunt this game. Too bad, right? I don't want to do it. Okay, the one improvement that they still need to make, and I really think that they need to make this improvement, is they need to they need to make it so that way let me get my... They need to make it so you can launch a small ship from a larger ship. Like, you should be able to launch your Dow from pretty much any of the ships that you're using. No, Central Texas without air conditioning is a death sentence. Can't live without AC with how easily... Dude, like, I'm with you, though. I overheat badly. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take some repair kits. Tuna, you just had treats. Quit pawing at me. I think that's the only thing that we need. Yeah. See, the thing is like with me, I am hot. I am always hot. My wife, on the other hand, is always cold. So it's like like at 68, I'm sitting around in shorts. I'm at, you know, even at the upper 60 or lower 60s, I'm sitting around in shorts. I'm comfortable. It's wonderful. I've got fans on when it's 68. She's freezing. And I'm like, it's not even cold enough in here yet because it's still 78 in the room. It's got to cool off more. And she's still freezing. I'm 78, I'm comfortable, but I still think it's too warm. Like I said, I have a heat tolerance up to 85 degrees. Once it gets over 85, it's way too hot. He was your heater? Yeah, see, like, yeah. That you walk around in jeans and a t-shirt from 50 to 90. See, I cannot do that. I'm literally, I am in shorts almost year round. Unless it's really chilly, and then I will, if it's really chilly, I will put on pajama bottoms or sweats. If we're cold over hot, I can only well, that's the thing, is like, you can only take off so many layers. You can put on a lot more. I am 100% with you on that one. Like, I'm 100% with you. This ship... Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta go get some food for this ship. I totally didn't grab anything to eat, and I'm running out of stamina. I mean, okay, so in the 40s, I would probably be wearing, warmer clothing. The 40s when it starts to get a little bit too chilly. Slow clap at forgetting food. Don't forget food. You should not forget to eat. You should not forget to eat. See, I want to be able to launch this from, I want a rowboat. I actually want a rowboat we can launch from our bigger ships for just this purpose. So that way I don't have to sail from a port all the way up to some you know, backwoods area. Yeah, shut up. I know you need food. Cannibal option for the crew, right? Fair, and to be honest, if you don't feed them, they will mutiny. They will mutiny, sink your ship, you get sent back to where you last, to the nearest spawn, and you have to, repair it. You have to reclaim your ship. I personally think that if they mutiny, they should steal your ship and you should have to rebuild it, but that's just me. That may get a little bit more, oh, so what? I gotta respawn. I'm Canadian. I'm in the 40s Fahrenheit for you 18th century folks. I consider putting on long pants. Hey, look, it's freedom units, all right? Love how I sink the ship. What happens then? Right? I mean, yeah. Okay, I need, like, I need food that I can eat. Wait. What did I do? Okay, let's grab that. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. That gives us a few. Yeah. We hate the captain. Let's sink our ship in the middle of shark-infested waters. Yeah, I never said they were intelligent. Extended, dude, it's all I carry. It's all I carry, Canuck. Like, I literally, I know it's overkill, but it's literally all I have. Well, I mean, no, I probably do have regular ones, but all my repair kit ones, I'm going to change into enhanced once I get back to where I can craft them. I never run out of enhanced repair kits. A whopping 6 knots. Why does it feel like 6 knots in the Dow feels super speedy? It actually has the sensation of you're actually traveling pretty fast. Also, if you would like, please do join the Discord. We got a great group of people in there. We play a multitude of different games. We all have a good time. Regular ones are better than extended ones for the Dow. Extended is 50% at full health. Regular is fixed amount, way more than 50%. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for the Dow, the extended is not as good as the regular. That is true. I just grab the ones that I always use. The crew that follows the M's main character on here are some of the dumbest out there because of the crap we get into. And yeah, imagine, right? Oh, Dow at 13 knots, it would be literally be flying. Like, that's taking it, that's like putting a supercharged engine in a Ford Fiesta. No, putting a supercharged engine in a smart car. Marcus, you would do that. Suddenly the thing goes airborne. It's for a daily contract. It's for a job on the job board. I could just skip it, but like I'm waiting from. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got a whole bunch of stuff that's like cooking right now. Is Arabian agrees? Well, I mean, I was talking about this stuff. I found a real reason for those. I mean, they are used for some. There's something that they're used for. I can't remember what. There is a recipe. They need to come up with more. They need to come up with more stuff to use the materials at hand on. That's for sure. When did he give up so easily? Wait, there better not be 2 of them. Why are there's like, what? This doesn't look good. Oh crap, there's a privateer right here too. There's a privateer. Of course there is. This is what is that damage? Dude, yeah, I've got my spear is fully upgraded. My spear is fully upgraded. It is fully upgraded.
Come at me, beast.
Oh, he summons in little guys to fight. That's what it is. Yeah, on these apexes, I've never done more than this kind of damage. Well, hunting for non-elites. Oh, for non-elites, you'll kill them in 1 to 2 hits. Sure. Sure. The non-elites you'll kill real easily. The elites are just hit point sponges. Okay, look, I can't. He needs to go away. Yeah, he's literally sitting there waiting for me. He needs to go away. This is the spot that I was talking about that this privateer just drives me nuts with. Tuna, this is a bad time, okay? I love you dearly, but it's a bad time. He needs to go away. Do Megalith start? No, no. That thing already one-shots my fully equipped, like, top of the line ships. Did you think I'm gonna go? No. I don't even think it'll let me sail to it in my Dow.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, that's about right. Look, I get.
Watch out for those teeth.
Damn it. What are you doing, sir?
Come at me, beast.
I really need that privateer to go somewhere else. He's literally stuck tracking me. I'm gonna have to boogie out of here and just hope that I can get away from him. I doubt I will. I'm gonna have to literally go. I am gonna get wrecked. I'm gonna have to grab one of my bigger boats and then come back here and deal with him. That's all that's gonna happen. I know that this, because they still haven't made it so that way they don't attack me.
Watch out for those teeth.
I'm skipping over that. Here's hoping that we manage to kind of juke him just a little bit. I'm making a break for it. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. Ah. He's not coming after me. I need to make where only other hunting ships attack. Like even those tend to be bigger and more powerful than my Dow, though. That's the problem. Yeah, I could free teleport. No, I'm not free teleporting to Megalistari in my Dow. No, no. Not after I just did this work to get the materials that I need to finish this contract. No. I think he was kind of busted though, because I did half expect to be attacked by him. No, it's called discretion is the better part of valor, okay? I am not Leroy Jenkins. I will not Leroy Jenkins this thing. I thought isn't there an achievement though? Isn't there like some sort of achievement or something for reminds me of the days I would load my rowboat with all my loot and drop it as people chase me, watching them pass by as I row away. Well, you kind of are, but like not in the you know what, come at me bro sense of the word of going after like the megalostari. What do you mean? What do you mean, Codename? They've done a lot of work on the game. They've added a lot of new stuff. Season 2 has improved a lot of stuff. It's made it worth playing. I originally was I quit playing in the middle of season 1. I originally didn't know that I'd come back. Then I started seeing the stuff that they put into season 2 and started playing season 2, and I'm back on the game. Like, I've enjoyed it. No, not still pointless grinding. There is an achievement for damage to towers from the Dow. There's another one for hits on other ships from the Dow. Okay, I thought there was. The world is much more alive now. I mean, it's still got there's still the same, like, get pieces of 8 and get silver grind. That's always going to be there. But now you can actually, like I was telling others earlier, my main grind right now is building ships to put on all my manufactories. Like, every one of these that's got an anchor has a ship on it that collects the pieces of 8 for me, so that way I can spend my time doing things like the world events, the sea monsters, they've added a ton of new convoys. Yeah, like let me go to fleet management. Was one of the big things they introduced in season 2. You can manage a fleet now. Yes, so literally right now, you build ships, you equip them with their furniture. I mean, you still want to get your ships up high enough, because if you don't, for example, all of my ships on all of these spots are all at least level 11. They're all ship rank 11, so I actually have to build the ship that I want to put on there. I have to get it kitted out with armor and weapons and furniture, and then I put it on the manufactory. The higher the rank, I've put barks. I've started building nothing but barks for it. You need to put them on, because if you put a lower ranked ship, especially now that all my manufactories are like level 10, there's a risk that those ships will be damaged, and they'll lose the pieces of 8 en route to delivering them. So you got to have your ships, you got to have good ships on it. So now there's a purpose to building ships. They also added this season the ability to take all of your low level ships, so like your Padawakang, your sloop, your Badar, all of those. Yeah, they lose half in that situation. You can upgrade those ships, you can upgrade all of your ships, so that way you can get them up to rank 13. So, like, all your medium ships, like right now, my Snow's 13, my Brigantine's 13, and my Sambuc is 13. But you can actually upgrade all of your... I didn't think it could get to 13. I always thought it was was considered like a lower tier. I know it's a medium, but I always thought it was considered low tier. Anyways, like your Badar, all of those, all of those you can actually upgrade now to make them useful. I've seen people in cutters fighting La Peste, and it works. Like, they've done a lot to improve the game and make it playable. Make it so that you have more to do than just the pieces of 8 grind. The ship and yeah, the manufactory stuff. See, I never got this. That's the thing. I don't think I ever got the Padawakang that high because I jumped into the Brigantine. Maybe that's why. Yeah, getting this getting the sovereigns is actually I've been spending a lot of my sovereigns on getting good armor to put on all my ships. I've actually been using the sovereigns are the reason to keep getting more pieces of 8. Also, I'm going to say this straight up. So we all like everybody was in an uproar over like, oh my god, everything resets at the end of the season and I got to do the grind all over again. I can tell you right now that if you finish the season with over 300,000 pieces of 8, you're going to keep 300,000 pieces of 8. That 300,000 pieces of 8 will upgrade all of your books all over again and actually get you the ability to upgrade a few manufactories once you claim them. So, like, having all those extra pieces of 8 come the end of the season is going to have you in a perfect position to start next season and not have to grind much. A fully upgraded pad with Mons Megs and structure killing furniture is a really good fort killer. I've got to get my pad fully upgraded for that very reason. I want to try that out. I know you had mentioned that before, and I want to actually switch from my snow doing that to the pad doing it. So yeah, like, there's a lot more to do now. Juno, I'm doing great. How are you doing tonight? There's a lot more to do, and it's been made a lot more. The game's a lot more fun. There's a lot more to do. It's worth playing now. It really is. I'm still trying to get patty build like that really shines in a group with someone who could quick kill ships so they don't bug you. See, I think that's one of the reasons why I still have my snow doing most of that is for that reason. And I think that they even gave more of a buff because I think my snow's doing even more damage now. Well, there is so many people are running the sandbook now because once you get it fully upgraded, it's ridiculous. Like it's literally a freaking ridiculous piece of machinery. Once you get that 25% decrease to reload time on an already fast reloading weapon like the Zama 3s, there is one new ship this season. It is the Brig. It is called the Brig. It is a support ship, so it's either it can be either really good at healing or good at DPS. I personally haven't been using it. I built it, but I haven't been using it. They mentioned talent balancing and weapons, so think they're going to nerf the sandbook. They probably are. They're probably going to nerf some stuff. You already have the Brig. That's not the Brigantine. The Brigantine is the Brig came out in season 2. The Brig came out in season 2. It's I know that it's kind of silly. It is kind of silly, but yeah. Oh, the aura healer? Okay. Wait. You gonna make coffee? Okay. Brig is an English ship, not the Frenchie. Not the Brigantine. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go now to switch over to better ship. Wonder if Brigantine has a brig and really yeah, it did. It did. Alright, go get yourself some sleep. I've also heard it's really fast. Speaking of Brigantines, I'm gonna swap over to mine. Manage cargo. First of all, I only want like 10. I don't even care. I carry these and I very rarely change up the food. Have all this food. I don't even care. I just got food to eat. And let's get cannonballs, ballistas. Only grab 100 of those. I don't need mortars. I do need mortars. I mean, it's pedantic, so there's a difference between a schooner and a cutter. Rig is a good all-arounder. It is. What? Only 165? What do you mean only 165? What do you mean? Are there new interesting weapons? Yes. So they introduced, there's 2 new weapons you can get in this. Homing torpedoes. There's the homing torpedoes and the buoy launcher. My clean warehouse. Yeah. But then again, I wasn't showing all the stuff that was in my warehouse. And I have basically all the furniture that I had. I literally put on all my ships. Warehouse space supposedly tonight. I don't know if it's in tonight's update or it's coming soon. I know it's they said it's on the short-term radar. We will have more warehouse space. It's coming. It is coming. You know what? I'm just gonna port up to here and just sail around the corner. I cleaned out a lot of warehouse space today. I've actually been struggling with it because I sold off all the armor and the low tier armor and weapons that I had, and then I also sold off almost all of my commodities. So it is a little bit cleaner than it was. It is a little bit cleaner. But yeah, I 100%. If you haven't played in a while, I definitely recommend giving it a try again. Oh, I gotta actually be carrying this crocodile leather with me. Hold on, I gotta pick it up from my stash. Because this is to drop it off at a. Have I found anything to do with Cork from the ice mission other than that cosmetic buy? No, Cork is literally to be able to buy those cosmetics without paying real money for them. When the road Mangadin was dropping all those drilling bits, they were so heavy I sold 100. Dude, the amount of drill bits that I got from farming, that was insane. You sold hundreds of them, now you need them for upgrades. At least you can spend your pieces of 8 on them. But yeah, when we were killing the ghost ship, oh my god, the amount of stuff that it dropped. See, crafting, that's where I still have 422. I still have a ton. I mean, I still want to make sure I end the season with over 300,000 pieces of 8, just so that way I can start the next season easier. But I like that we can now, if you don't want to spend the time farming and you're not into farming, you can at least buy it from the helm. You know, you can at least buy the crafting materials. Because I'm gonna tell you, like the 2,700 drill bits, jeez. Like the rogue materials that you need, things like the eel's twine and the orca's mechanisms and all those things. It's a pain to try to farm those. The fact that you could drop 1,500 pieces of 8 and buy one, if you've got we're all flush with pieces of 8. Guess what? What did you spend your eights on? Did you see that? Dude, I saw that 498,000 pieces of 8. That was ridiculous. That was crazy, man. And that was one heck of a run for a helm wager. Did anybody even come after you for that? Or were you just were you just oh, come on. A couple of people tried, but server only had 6 people. Ah, okay. That's another thing that they fixed. Honestly, that's one thing that I'm glad that they fixed. Is that specific is the helm wagers. The helm wagers, I'm sorry, I think they were kind of busted, and it was way too easy to accidentally get into a helm wager. Took about an hour and a half to pick up all 3 zones, with skipping a couple in each one since they were in weird spots. Yeah, it's, you know, it takes me about a half hour, 45 minutes to run the Red Isles, and now with having all the ships that I have on my manufactories in Africa, it's super easy to run Africa. I'm literally not even gathering pieces of 8 till things are full anyways. I also, the one thing now, I've upgraded all of my manufactories to level 10. You don't even have to do that anymore. Once you can produce at least 1,000, you know, once you're producing at least, the max a ship can hold is like 600 pieces of 8. So if you're at least able to double the amount of inventory space, you don't have to fully upgrade everything to tier 10 anymore. It really doesn't seem to make much of a difference. The only time you pick them up manually, if you have all the ships to do it, there's no reason to. I still have to get a bunch of ships together. I do still have to get a bunch of ships kitted out. Like you can have up to 48 ships. And I'm not even close to that yet. I think I've got like half of that. I got a hot butter buns, hamburgers, got hot dogs and burgers that are on sale. Heavy. Nice. That's a good deal, dude. Now see, tonight's update should literally introduce new stories. So Wednesday we'll have some new story. I have 20 level 12 barks, 12 level 11 snows, and ships I actually use. I have a lot of high level snows, and I think I have all barks and snows and a couple of my other smaller ships. I think there was one like on I think it's, yeah, on this one I've got I don't even think that's a snow. I forget what ship that is. That's one of my older ships. Marcus? No. Guys, I do need to take a quick break. It is 8 o'clock. We're actually a little bit past the time I normally take this break. But I'm going to take a quick break. Go give the missus a kiss. Refill my iced tea. Your park is worse than your bite by quite a bit. I will be right back. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Again, if you're not following the channel, please do drop a follow. If you're enjoying hanging out here, I'd greatly appreciate it. Here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, like I said, playing Skull and Bones and playing some Valheim. So we'd love to have you hang out and join the crew. And yes, yeah. Gotta go give the missus a kiss goodnight. She gonna be going to bed soon. And when I get back, we'll get back to the shenanigans. Thank you all for being here. We'll be right back.
Welcome, Vikinger.
Alrighty, we are back. Canuck, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you so much for the follow. Let's see. Yeah. All right. What are my other? Board DMC warships and board privateers. That's easy enough to do. We're gonna go destroy some Renpa towers.
Smuggle supplies. I need coconuts. Coin, really? Let me show you my coconuts. Gotta go acquire coconuts. I have plenty of grilled shark, apparently. We'll go do that real quick. Because I know where there's coconut. Don't let the voice fool you. I got a big set of coconuts, okay? I thought I saw lightning outside. I'm like, wait a minute, it's clear night and it's just a reflection of the light off of something. I I know we gotta destroy Rempot Towers. I'll do that in a few minutes, but I'm just gonna go get... Another thing they need to do, they need to add more... They need to add more jobs.
They need to add jobs that give me more money. Like, they need to add contracts that pay more silver than what they've got now. The variety of contracts this season is much better. The variety of contracts is 10 times better than it was. But they still need to add in more that pay more money. And not just the bounties. The bounties are... They're okay, but... This dude, I'm glad that you enjoy the music, man. I try, like, I've got to add some more stuff. I do need some more. Coconuts, there we go. There are no onboard battles yet. No, there is no, I have the coconuts. To any Rempot settlement.
Oh my god, it's making me so moist, you wouldn't even fucking believe it.
There are no, you know what? There. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I do not miss the fact that there are no onboard battles. I do not miss the fact that there is no hand-to-hand combat or pistols or any of that at 20 paces or any of that stuff. I really don't miss it. Like, I don't think... Will it... They will probably introduce that eventually. I'm sure that they probably will because they know that everybody wants it, and I'm sure that they may be working on it. Good night, Juno. Get a good night's sleep, dude. I hope that you had a great 4th, and have a good night. I don't miss it, and the reason that I don't miss it is because, for the most part, in every game that they've done it, it's been janky. It was very janky in Black Flag. It was very it was only slightly less janky in Odyssey, and the reason that it was less janky in Odyssey is because the ships had a nice open deck, so there wasn't accidentally climbing up the ship's mast. It really, like, it was, oh, I only got 29 of 30 coconuts. That's why it's not, that's why it's, I thought I had all the coconut. I gotta go get, I need one more coconut. We'll see what they do. I don't know, like, I don't feel that the game is missing anything by not having that. I know that, like, people would love to board ships and fight them, but the reality is you either, like, there wasn't any real sword fighting and swashbuckling. It was literally the ship was either sank or the crew surrendered. Most of the time, out of self-preservation, the crews would just surrender, which kind of happens without. I mean, the boarding cutscene is the crew surrendering and, you know, taking their stuff. I would rather spend, it's like I'd rather spend my time being able to sail from point A to point B, just sinking ships and taking stuff, and not have to go through the, oh, you want to board the ship for extra loot, well, now you've got to fight an entire crew. Like that was Black Flag, and believe me, I played a ton of Black Flag, and I did a ton of ship pirating. The problem that I had with it was if you boarded the ship, it got to the point where it was so tedious with the shipboard combat that you just sink the ship and skip boarding. You just sink the ship and take the loot. Now, the one thing I would like to see, I would like to see it where if you boarded the ship, you had the option to add the ship to your fleet. Like, if it wasn't, even if you had to repair it and re-outfit it, you had the option to add it to your fleet, like you could do in Black Flag. Because the Black Flag had, it was a sweet system where you could add the ship to your fleet, and then in the mini game that was on your phone, you could use that ship. You literally, I would go around capturing the biggest ships and then put them on my my whatchamacallit, I would put him on, I would put him to work in the mini game that was on the mobile companion, sailing around collecting more money. Let's see here. Let's get this stuff put away. And I gotta grab the coconut or the shark meat. Wait, I'm not carrying. It says I have the grilled grilled shark. I'm not carrying it with me. Oh, there it is. Actually, you know what? I should just take this with me because I have so much of it. It's good food to use. Because it's not like, well, except for the very large, what is it? The very large ships that some of the privateers have. All of the other ships are pretty much ships we get in game anyways. So like if you took over, or if you boarded a snow that belonged to the Dutch, you could take the snow and put it to work as one of your fleet. That's what I had hoped that they did. I'm cool with the fact that we can craft the ships. It gives us something to grind for, but it would have been nice to be able to get them via stealing them, for lack of a better term. Just let me steal them. One thing that I haven't really, I mean, maybe well, no, actually the ramming damage has been massively increased once you fully upgrade the Brigantine. What one is that one? Is that a... So that ice and easy is an easy one. I think collecting the ice, like I got the one thing I wanted for the event by using the cork, and that was literally the firework. I couldn't care. Like the ship cosmetics looked okay. The figurehead for the ship cosmetics was pretty funny, but otherwise I've got the only thing that I want. See, like that ship right there. Speaking of, I do have to sink privateers. I have to board them. Board privateers. I still have supply deals I haven't finished running yet. Gotta do that too. I would normally use my sandbook, but well, he had a little premature launching of those Come on, let me board him. Are you not gonna let me board this? Now that I need to board him? No. In fact, if anything, with the, like, literally with the latest, with these update, with this season, and the fact that there are now perks that you can get on your ship, probably one of the most meta builds right now is literally your sandbook outfitted with all fire weapons. It, like, the ablaze effect is one thing, but add into the fact that like fully, if you fully upgrade it to tier 6, or you get all 6 upgrades. The last one reduces the reloading of fire-based weapons by 25%. It's a little death machine. And I mean, I don't know exactly what weapons everybody's running on them. Right now, I'm running a ton. Like, I've got fire buoys, the ghost fire, the sea fire that you get from killing the ghost ship, and Zamazama 3s on either side, and fire bombard 3s on the back, and that thing just melts. I can run a tier 11 convoy solo easily with that build. I was literally running this build in the hopes that, you know, I could board ships easier. Oh, that is the convoy. I'm not even looking at the event because I don't want to deal with it. Urale, sweetheart, goodbye, my dear. I gotta destroy these towers too. I might as well do it. Yeah, I got 3 more of those. Yeah, I gotta destroy 3. I love how I'm literally destroying the towers that are defending my manufactory. Your shiny metal codpiece. I don't feel like picking up pieces of 8 and being chased around by rogues right now. Oh, one of the nice things, a lot of the perks for your ship upgrades increase your ship's speed and cargo capacity. So the Sandbook is no longer a slow-moving Doom Turtle. It moves. It does at least 12 knots, sometimes a little bit more if the wind is favorable. Same thing with the snow. The snow now does up to like 16 knots, I want to say. So, like, upgrading your ships that you plan to use regularly is nice. This Brigantine will do upwards of 20 knots. Given a really good tailwind, usually 19. I'm right now trying to find my find myself a privateer to beat on. There's a privateer ship. Hopefully I can board this one. I will get her a treat in a minute here, duders. Right now, I've got to avoid that Dutch ship and go kill this privateer. Oh, no, it's just a Dutch ship. Never mind. I thought it was one of the privateer ones. I got aboard a Dutch warship anyways, so. So looks like she's happy. Yeah. She she's like half asleep right now. She's sitting here and she's just got her eyes closed. Probably shouldn't have used that. Just let me board the ship. Probably because I used the crew attack. Fine. No, it's because I have this it's because I have this contract. Every other time I'd be able to board these easy. Every other time. It's Murphy's Law. It's really Murphy's Law. I can always... let me go up there and see if I can swap... Let me swap out to a different ship. I might... Well, I mean, I am overpowered, but... Nah. Well, the sandbook tends to burn them to death before I can board them. And of course, I'm gonna get harassed by a Dutch ship. Oh, I missed it. I'm surprised it didn't actually like just bang out the lyrics in chat. I'm kind of surprised. My mother told me someday I would buy a galley with good oars, sail to distant shores. Why not the AI? I mean, obviously it's because of her programming. No more sails. What do? You sit there and you suck on my mortar. And the reason is quite simple. Humans are still better than the AI. Really? I'm not carrying... Oh. That's why. Like, why am I... and I picked it up again. Like, why am I... Jettison it. Yes. I don't feel like carrying that. Like, he can literally just choke on my big fat mortar balls. I just need to take out his sails. Like my brigantine is built for one thing: collecting pieces of 8 and getting out of the way of the rogues. Giggity. Giggity. I mean, yeah, the bot is getting a little bit spicy. Somebody, I swear to God, I haven't messed with any of the settings to make it worse than it already was. I need that. I think I'm gonna need to, you know what? Well, I think my snow actually boards better. It's already a good part of the peanut gallery, just confirms their status as, yeah, like, yeah. It finally is taking effect, right? You know, well, since I've got to do this, let's change ship. Snow is one that I can usually manage cargo. We'll throw some bombards on there. Actually, we're only gonna, we'll grab 100 of those. I don't need a lot. We do need plenty of rockets. Oh, I wanted to look. What was the show's top the snow's top perk? Was Vindictive. After bracing, increases weapon damage by 20% for 20 seconds. So this right here is the snow's top perk. This is brutal on forts. It really is brutal on forts. Let's go down here. We're gonna blow up these two. We're gonna blow up these two towers. Try to get that kind of out of the way. The warships and boarding the. I don't know if I'm even gonna bother with that after this. I'm just doing these for funsies. I have plenty of silver, and I'm producing enough drugs and alcohol right now to keep me in the millions of silver. That's another thing that they did. They reduced the cooldown timers between like supply runs and attacks. So now if you want to grind them, like I think it's 30 minutes is the cooldown. There is a new piece of furniture that is perfect for destroying buildings too, and I'm running it on my snow. It increases damage to structures by a large amount. It is the Fatana station, I think it is. But this is not really kitted out for killing ships, and I need to board DMC ships and privateers. We'll go see if I can go get that privateer real quick. Wait. Did I miss picking up an effigy? Oh, no. There is a there's a privateer over here. I think I should be able to. Let's try seeing if we can get away with knocking him down and then boarding him. They need to put in food that increases your boarding build up. See, this is the problem. This thing is literally built it sets everything on fire because it's just built to destroy buildings. But it works great for boarding. You know what? I'm just gonna skip this one. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth the silver. Remove from journal. We did the destruction of towers. We'll track that. And we'll just sail over there. Oh, there's loot. There's loot in the ocean, though. I will take it. I've gotten so many commodities and stuff out of these, out of this flotsam. If you just spend like if you go get all of the attack, like the ones for going and sinking the rogue fleets that for the helm materials, and you go do those and it's in the middle of that storm, dude, that storm is so profitable. Not only for the ships that you sink for that, but also the other rogue ships that are in there. All of those ships are carrying a lot of commodities for selling. Yeah, let's get all that lovely loot. There's also a ton of those around the storm, like a ton of just piles of random loot to pick up. Not to mention just all the ships sinking each other. Oh, and I know that there's a few people asking about new stuff. One of the other things that's new that's really nice, I gotta say that they know you no longer have to just do hostile takeovers. You can actually do buyouts where you buy the leases. You can actually occasionally in treasure chests from world events find helm leases for manufactories that you do or do not, or well, that you don't own. You can also do hostile takeovers will pop on manufactories that you already own. Now, that doesn't mean that you lose the manufactory to somebody else. It would be interesting if it did. However, you can go actually run the hostile takeover to defend your manufactory, so to speak, and get loot for it. Get pieces of 8 and other materials and treasure just for defending, just for running the hostile takeover on a manufacturer you already own. That's in addition to the defenses. I'm not fighting the Megalostari in this rig. So it probably would survive more, but it's not really kitted. It's not kitted for something that's running around so much. The one thing that is fun and kind of amusing though is with the brigantine, you're just sailing along and suddenly, because of the ramming damage, you just obliterate a ship you didn't see, and then suddenly everybody's pissed at you. I don't have that problem now in my snow, but I want to download again, but on the other hand, I'm more in Viking hype, and new cards came to Master Duel. What Viking hype? What Viking hype? To be fair, Angel. Oh, Asuka. You know, I might have to get that at some point. I just want to wait until it's matured a little bit. I also want to see it have more players available. You're playing a lot of fight. Oh, that's totally fair. There's nothing wrong with Viking games. We do Valheim Friday nights, and I love me some Valheim. Asuka looks interesting. I want to see you be able to play with more than 4 people. That's the thing that I really want to see, is like, give me something more than 4 people. Alrighty, duders, have a great night. Get yourself a good night's sleep. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Did that just... There we go. They still gotta fix some of this tearing that's going on, though. They really need to fix that. Destroy. Destroy. Oh shoot. I should have just stuck the coconuts and everything in there. We'll go take a quick check. I wonder how many people are actually on this server right now. I don't think there's that many. This is the time of night where the server population seems to just tank. Like, it just goes down. I think we need to organize a server takeover. But the thing is when I first start, there's like, yeah, there's only 8 people on right now. I still have 252 opium to produce. Is this one done yet? I still haven't really, excuse me, I still haven't really found a good reason to farm the sea monster yet. I don't see the stuff that it gives us. I've gotten most of the stuff that's available for the teeth that you get off of it. I just don't see anything worth getting from the whatchamacallit. Now today is supposed to be the last day. I think the Megalostari goes away. They're like, this is the last one. Haribo Cola gummies. I remember 6 and 10 second intervals from last season, but am I the only one that subjectively feels like it takes longer? For which? The processed home contraband. I don't think that it takes longer. Then again, I never really paid attention. If you don't have your books all the way upgraded, sure. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seconds to process each one. And that's with a fully upgraded set of books and everything that's supposed to increase the processing speed. Everything was upgraded in the first week of the season. Yeah. Dude, like, I had 300,000 pieces of 8. Like, I had 300,000 pieces of 8. That was enough to upgrade all the books. And then some. There was, like I said, anybody that's, like, if you are looking to be prepared for next season, make sure you finish this season with 300,000 at least, so that way when you get into next season you don't have to grind. They do reset things, but they don't make you grind if you have enough ahead of time. We'll find this treasure real quick. See that little thing over there? Diamonds plus 610. That's another ship arriving at port with my pieces of 8. So I don't have to go collect them. Oh, they also traded another thing that they did do. They have decreased the cooldown timer for pretty much all of the bounties. Those are now down to like half an hour, so the bounties are more repeatable. So that's another way to farm decent silver if you want to just farm bounties on the elite warships. Okay. I think we're at... Is there anything? The Majera, it ends real soon now. See, La Peste is still sailing around too, so you can still go kick La Peste, but... Still goes physically to the cache instead of using the managed cargo. Hey, hush. I still occasionally run I still run to my den on occasion too. Don't returning this year, you think? You mean you don't think you're going to be returning this year? There's a lot of good games coming out though, to be fair. I mean, I could say straight up that there's going to be a few games coming out this summer that I'm going to play. I'm going to take a break to play. I will be playing the new Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 when it comes out. I have to play PoE Boat League, PoE 2, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and many more. Dude, I've got to play. I've got a few going for Let's Plays over on YouTube, but I'm gonna be taking a break to play the Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. I will probably take a break to play the Star Wars game that Ubisoft's producing that's coming out this fall, and I will definitely be taking a break from Skull and Bones to play Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's straight up gonna be Shadows. Yeah, well, I mean, dude, you know what? I swear to God, all it has to have is the name Ubisoft in front of it, and people are gonna hate on it because they're honestly whiny bitches. Like, seriously. My character's not a white dude. I hate it. Oh, they're just doing it because of this. No, you know what? They're doing it because they can. I'm just so over the internet, and I'm so over... not Ubisoft, the ones that start whining and complaining about the video games because they're not the way that you know, the Cheeto eating basement dwellers want them to be. And people could get mad at me for that, and I don't really care. I'm 45 years old. I've seen all kinds of video games over the years. They evolve. You either enjoy them for what they are or not. There's partially that, Marcus, but it's just people love to hate on Ubisoft. Let's face it, people love to hate on Ubisoft. Not young enough to, yeah, well, in this case, yeah, I know, Canuck. I'm not so okay. So I'm not saying that Ubisoft's completely innocent. All right, trust me, I've been through some of their games that were highly disappointing. Several, well, one major one in the Assassin's Creed franchise, and that would be Unity, which was basically Ezio in France. Okay, that one had such a horrible launch. I bought the collector's edition, but Ubisoft did make it right. In the thing, in giving me, they did make it right in giving us a bunch of stuff, but they have learned from a lot of their mistakes and they've done better. Are there things that they rightfully deserve criticism for? Yeah, there is. They used to have a horrible reputation. They were one of the worst as far as the, you know, the good old boys crew. They had a lot of problems. They've had a lot of rough launches with some of their games. This game had a rough launch. EA is 10 times worse. EA, Activision. I mean, come on. COD. It's the same thing every year with a new skin of paint on it, and people eat it up. I'm very disappointed with the Ubisoft testing. Lots of instances of fixed XXX. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true, Canuck. You're not wrong. But, like, it's... I think that it's just at the point Bethesda since Fallout. Bethesda, it just works. Let's produce, I mean, Starfield. It's Skyrim in space. And I'm not hating, but there's no game publisher who's innocent. I think Ubisoft takes a lot more of the heat. I do think Ubisoft gets a lot more of the heat. Actually, no. Well, wait, no. I was just gonna say, FromSoft is the one publisher everybody seems to love, but in reality, all those who can't handle Soulsborne games hate FromSoft and complain that their games aren't accessible to everybody. Yeah, Todd Howard, it just works. Trying to think, because we ain't got a lot of time. I might just call it here for the night, to be honest. We're pretty much done for the night. You know, the one thing, this is the one thing that drives me insane. Chit chat for a few minutes. I gotta say, this is the one thing that does drive me insane with these. Yeah, their games are meant to be a challenge, and everybody, like, the Elden Ring was such a huge launch that a whole bunch of people came in to play it and didn't realize what they were getting into, and suddenly realized, wait, these games are hard. This is the one thing that, like, and I Ubisoft always gets the worst. Oh crap, hold on, I've got to I screwed up and turned off Mix It Up on accident, and now no connection to the Mix It Up overlay. The one problem, it is actually easier because you can easily spend time farming in it. So this is the one thing I think Ubisoft gets. One thing that they always get hated on is that, oh, they have a cash shop and they have skins and they have all of that stuff. Well, let's be real here for a second. Do you want and everything launches with a season pass now. So now, number one, you have the option to buy these things. You don't have to buy them. I think the one thing that is kind of silly is charging $20 to be able to play a game 3 days early. I do think that's kind of silly, but that's literally targeted at content creators. That's literally targeted at the people who want to play the game 3 days early. Now, I'm a Ubisoft partner. I'm upfront about that. I usually am playing games early. Most of them I've bought. Like, I had paid for Skull and Bones a long time before I became an Ubisoft partner. Ubisoft gets a lot of heat for things like season passes, cash shops, all of these things. Now, to be fair, in some cases, I do understand that, but I'll also be honest, I am one of the ones who literally... What's up, Digistan? How's it going? I'm one of those ones that literally went into the cash shop in Assassin's Creed Odyssey and bought the Time Savers pack. I bought the map packs. I bought the things that made it easier to explore and find things in the game because the game's freaking huge. They didn't have that in in Valhalla. They didn't need it. But Odyssey was freaking huge. Also, let's be real here. If you're going to charge $25 for an expansion pack, or for a DLC, 25 to $30. Steerchew, I'm doing good. How you doing? You get a season pass for $20, okay? That gives you access to 2 DLCs a year. That's $25 each. You're getting a deal. And I also say the other thing with the cash shop, you don't have to buy skins. Nobody has to. But I'll say right now, if you want the game to stay alive, somebody got to pay to make that happen. It can't be done for free. The reason why Fortnite survives is because it's cash shop. Everybody's buying skins. Now, is some of it silly? Sure, it's silly. Like, you don't have to. I don't have to. I bought the Hellfest skin in Skull and Bones, and people were like, oh my god, you're making us like Fortnite. I'm like, I thought it was really cool because Hellfest is a metal festival going on in Europe right now. Ubisoft knew its audience for that. And I thought the skin was pretty cool and I liked it, so I bought it. It's completely optional though. And everybody's like, oh my god, there's a cash shop, but it's completely optional. It's not pay to win. It's if you want to use it. So I personally don't understand that heat. Worst DLC skin pack is the Dr. Disrespect skin in the Predator game. That is just messed up, man. They just removed his skin from a few games, I think. Anyways, guys, thank you all for being here. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. It is, pushing the end of the night. I do have to be up in the morning to go to the gym. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go for the night, Sirchu. I gotta be up early. I got a deadlift in the morning. Thank you so much for the raid. Stream's been awesome. Coin, if you're still here, dude, thank you again for that raid, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, in the morning, like I get up, I'm up at 4:30 in the morning, and I'm at the gym. Well, for me, it's 9 at night. For me, it's 8:53 at night. But yeah, I've got to be up early to go to the gym. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the primes, for the subs and resubs. But most of all, guys, as always, thank you for your time. So one thing that you can't get back, that you choose to spend it here with me, means the world to me. And we'll see you on Wednesday. If you're not already, please do feel free to join the Discord. Come hang out with us. This crew that you see talking a lot in chat is also very much in the Discord. It's always fun. It's always shenanigans, and we've got a great little community. We're going to find somebody to raid. And let's see who's doing what tonight. Trying to, like... You know what? I know we're gonna go. We're gonna raid somebody who is playing Elden Ring. And it looks like I think that she may just be getting. She is just getting started. Perfect timing. Doing a level run, zero rune level run. So this should be good. Guys, have a great night. I will see you all soon. Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you. If I don't see you in the Discord, I'll see you Wednesday night. Have a great one. That was a silliness. Have a great night, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, the end credits got all screwed up. Oh, it's because I stopped it.